Okay, so hey guys, we're back to the question or the partial derivative. This is not an example after all, this is a question in lecture note. Okay, so the question is, it is given w equal to y minus 2x to the power of 3 minus z y minus 2x, and it asks us to show wxx minus 4wyy is equivalent to 0. Okay, so the first thing first we must do is take out the given, which is wxx. We want to find wxx and wyy. Okay, so the first one we must find for wxx. Okay, I already given out the formula, which is del over del x time with del over del x as well. So we must to differentiate this function with respect to x 2 times, or we call it twice. So let's get started. So del over del x y minus 2x power of 3 minus z y minus 2x. Okay, so we differentiate it. We use chain rule. Okay, so 3 y minus 2x power of 2 minus 1 over 2 z y minus 2x. Differentiate in the inner part, which is negative 2. So we will get 3. Oh yeah, this one I miss out, which is we differentiate also the inner part, chain reason it. So time with negative 2. So this one will be negative 6 y minus 2x power of 2 minus we're going to plus 1 over z y minus 2x. Okay, so the first part of d over dx we done. So we must differentiate back to the x with respect to x again. Okay, so del over del x, this function negative 6 y minus 2x power of 2 plus 1 over z y minus 2x. Okay, so before we differentiate this function, so we must simplify this. It become y minus 2x to the power of negative half. Okay, so let's get started. Differentiate again. So it will become negative 12 y minus 2x to the power of 1 negative 2 plus with negative 1 over 2 y minus 2x negative 3 over 2 negative 2. Okay, so we simplify this function. 24 y minus 2x plus negative plus positive, because negative positive, so y minus 2x negative 3 over 2. Okay, so the final answer for wxx, which is 24y minus 48x plus y minus 2x to the power of negative 3 over 2. Okay, so this is for wxx. So we will make another one, which is for yy. Okay, so we move on to the next one, which is for wyy. This is the given formula. So we must differentiate this function with respect to y twice. Okay, so let's start for the first one. So del over del y minus 2x 3 minus z y minus 2x. Okay, so the answer will be 3y minus 2x 2 1 minus 1 over 2 z y minus 2x 1. So we get 3y minus 2x squared minus 1 over 2 third y over 2x. Okay, so we will differentiate again respect to y. So del over del y, 3y minus 2x squared minus 1 over 2 third y minus 2x. Again, we must simplify this function, which is 1 over 2 times with y minus 2x negative half. Okay, so we differentiate this one, we will get 6 y minus 2x to the power of 1 times with 1 minus 1 over 2 times with negative half y minus 2x power negative 3 over half times with 1. Okay, so we simplify this one, we will get 6 y minus 2x plus 1 over 4 y minus 2x negative 3 over half. 3 over half, okay, my mistake. Okay, so 6y minus 12x plus 1 over 4 y minus 2x negative 3 over 2. Okay, so this is for the wyy only, so we must time this function with 4. So 4 6y minus 12x plus half y minus 2x negative 3 over half 3 over 2. So we get 24y minus 48x plus y minus 2x negative 3 over half. Okay, no, this one. Okay, so we done our first part just now for 4xx and 4wxx and 4wyy. So the equation, another question is wxx minus 4wyy is equal to 0. We must show this one. So we pick up wxx minus 4wyy, which is 24y minus 48x plus y minus 2x negative 3 over 2 minus 24y minus 48x plus y minus 2x negative 3 over 2 is equivalent to 0. So it is shown, because this minus this 0, this minus this, and this also minus this is equivalent to 0, so it is shown. Okay, so we will proceed to our next question, so stay tuned. Thank you.